Whenever I do these videos for you, sometimes it's boom, one take and we're done. Good to go, upload it, and it's off to you. Other times it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. Today I don't know where I'm at right now because I keep going over 10 minutes with this message. Now some of you are going, oh, then I'm out. Please, I hope you'll just stick around because I got some important things I'm going to be touching on today and some important announcements for you. So I hope you don't leave. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. We'll see if I can get there. What prompted the first part of what I'm going to talk about today was a book that I read years ago called The One Thing, and it keeps coming back in my life. It's written by a couple guys named Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. And it keeps coming back in my life because I keep on having a myriad of things and all kinds of different things that I've got going in my life. And I have never been able to get into the one thing concept where you focus on one project, finish it, and move to the next project, finish it, and move to... That's never been me. How about you? Are you a one thing person? Or are you an irons in the fire of all places and you just keep doing what you can with all of them? You know, Keller and Papasan talk about how the most efficient and effective way is to zero in on the one thing. And I've tried. I really have. Because I really want to be that way. It just hasn't worked for me. And I keep kind of butting my head up against the wall on it. And I finally decided, quit butting your head up against the wall. It's not you. What works better for you is the myriad of things. At least I think that's what works better for me. At least that's what I do. And so sometimes we just have to... I don't know if succumb to what we're dealing with is the best way to put it, but we just have to go ahead and embrace it, and so that's what I've decided to do is embrace the variety, embrace the myriad. And I'm telling you, if that's where you are and you're struggling with it too, look in the mirror and see, maybe that you're okay with that too. Don't beat yourself up over it like I have through the years, because it's not getting me anywhere. What's getting me places is what works for me, and I'm trying different things. So why do I bring this up now? Because I have a lot of different things going on, just like many of you do too. I have so many different things going on and so many different things that are, I don't want to say taking my time, because I'm devoting my time to it, to all of them, and I'm enjoying that. But because of that, it's the classic, if you're going to say yes to this, you're saying no to something else. And so in order to say yes to some things, you have to say no to others. And so one of the things I'm going to say no to, be careful, don't turn this off right as I say this, but I'm going to say no to are these Wednesday and Friday videos and posts. Now, I'm not saying no, I'm not going to do them anymore. What I'm saying no to is the consistency of every Wednesday and every Friday. I'm going to have to back off on those because I have a variety of other things that are taking my time. Yeah, but I'm wanting to put my time to. And so I'm not stopping these videos and these posts on Wednesdays and on Fridays. I'm just adjusting them a bit. And the reason is I'm really focusing my attention in a few other places. The first is that Fast Track Lab for new coaches that we launched back in December. You heard a lot about me launching that, and it's not only for new coaches, but it's been great. And the Your Coaching Journey program that we've done, the 8-week program, we started it on December 30th. We just launched the 7th week of the courses, of the video courses, video lessons, and it's been going great. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from the people in the course, and I'm really excited about where it's gone. And so I want to keep doing that. I've already done 25, I think it is, 26 videos within that, in those lessons, in that course. And we've got another, week or so to go with that. And so that's been really exciting, but that's where I'm putting a lot of my time. Starting in March, we're going to be opening up our Fast Track Lab for New Coaches membership site. And you'll hear more about it because I'd really love to see you get in there. I'm going to be taking a lot of those things that I started in the Your Coaching Journey 8-week program and building on it. And we're going to do a ton of things in there for all coaches, not just new coaches, but the focus is for helping new coaches, become their best as quickly as possible. And so I'm going to be devoting a lot of time to that. And you're going to hear more about that in the next week or so because we're going to launch in the last week of February and launch the program. We're going to actually start the membership site at the beginning of March. So you're going to want to check that out. I think you're going to like that. ever since 2014 or 15, right? I think it was at late 14 was the first time I got connected and into podcasts, first podcasts that I listened to. It was like, as soon as I heard them, I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. That could be me. And I've wanted to do them ever since, and I just haven't pulled the trigger. The tech and everything else I've struggled with trying to learn it and taking the time. I finally did it. I've created a couple of, or I've done a couple of, recorded a couple of episodes already of a short podcast, about 3 to 5 to 7 minutes, depending upon the day, called Great Quotes for Coaches. And it's basically, I'm going to take a quote in each one, so it's a short podcast, but I'm taking a quote in each one that I found extremely helpful, beneficial, motivational, inspirational, whatever all you want to come up with for coaches. And I'll read the quote, I'm going to explain about it, what it means to me, and then how it impacted me. And how it can impact you as a coach. So I'm really excited about that. I'm first releasing those in the Fast Track Lab, but eventually I'll get those out further. And I have another podcast that I've wanted to do for the last couple of years. I'm not going to give you any ideas on what that one is, but I'm really excited about that in the future. So again, another thing that's kind of pulling me away, or pulling me in another direction. The last lesson in the Fast Track Lab, your coaching journey program that we're in week 7. Our last lesson this past Monday was on dealing with other coaches. And a lot of it came from a workshop that I've done for the last couple of years called Building Your Coaching Staff Chemistry. And I have an ebook on both my site and on Amazon, Building Your Coaching Staff Chemistry. Well, I'm going to take the concepts in those and build those into an online course as well that'll be available in the Fast Track Lab. So again, that's going to be something I'm looking forward to putting my time toward. Speaking of books, I've got still got my books. I've got 2 fiction books that I've written, and I'm now in the process of editing, and I want to release at some point this year. And so I'm really excited. They're in the coaching world, but they're fictional. I'm really excited. I love the stories, love the things that are going on in that. So that's really exciting to me. Then I've got something in a totally different realm that, well, not totally different in that it's still education, but not for coaches. This one's going to be for students. I was an English teacher for 19 years, and I miss the classroom so much, and I miss the teaching of English so much. Last year I got to teach 6 middle school, 8th grade kids. Had an absolute blast being back in the classroom teaching. And I knew I wanted to do something like this, and as this world of membership sites has been opened up to me, I realize I'm going to be able to do something with that in terms of essay writing. So if you know any middle school and high school kids who would need help with their essay writing, would love a format, a concept of how to write essays in an easy fashion and make it real simple. It's something I used for the last 15 years of my teaching career. They're going to like this. So anyway, something for them to consider as well. So I'll continue to do what I do with these videos and with my written posts, just not as consistently, not every single Wednesday and every single Friday as I have for the last few years now. So I'm not going away. It's just that I'm altering the schedule a little bit. But if you like the things that I've done over the time that you've been with me, and you want to stay more consistent and be involved with it more, get in that Fast Track Lab for new coaches. Get in the membership site when we open it up, but simply right now, get in the Facebook group, the free Facebook group, because I'm going to be doing more there. Those of you who are in there already know I haven't done as much with that lately because of these other things that I've been doing. That's where I want to put a lot of this time is into that Facebook group, and then of course the membership site as it comes out. So it's facebook.com/Fast Track Lab for new coaches. Get involved in there, and that'll be a way for you to stay involved with my stuff on a regular basis. You can email me at scott@greatresourcesforcoaches.com to give me ideas or let me know, Scott, this is stupid, why would you do this? Or, hey, great idea, hey, how do I get involved in the different things? Whatever you want. Or you can DM me at on Facebook or through Twitter or whatever, and offer me any suggestions or ideas that you want. But the best thing I think for you to do is really check out that membership site. And by the way, you'll have the best chance at the best deal will be this first time that we open it up. So I highly recommend you check that out over the course of these next couple weeks when we open it up. So anyway, just the announcement. Hey, I kept it under 10 minutes. It's close, but I kept it under there. So I'm gonna close it right here and say thanks to all of you for being with me, through these years. And I'm not going away, just altering some things a little bit. We'll talk to you again whenever and wherever the next time is.